Hey up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm by myself, but I'm here to do a really quick and inexpensive project on our 1965 Clark Cortez.
Oh, there be love, love, love. Wherever you go, 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 there be love.
Today we're going to be making some mud flaps for our RV. Now this can be read across onto cars and trucks, and it's really inexpensive to do. The entire cost for this job is about $40. You can probably do it a bit cheaper, and we're going to have some materials left over as well. To do this, you only need a few things. We've got some aluminium bar, we've got some self-drilling screws, and we've got a semi-truck set of mud flaps. Now these are 24 inches by 48. I think we're only going to need one, but like I said, that'll leave us some material for other projects in the future. In order to make this job a bit easier, I'm going to remove the tyre just to give me a bit more access to the back of the wheel arch. I've got the wheel off and there's an axle stand under there, but I'm also leaving the jack here as well just for a bit of extra safety. I may need to move it slightly back just to give me some more clearance here, but this should give me plenty of room to start working on the mud flap. There are a couple of different ways you can measure what size mud flap you're going to need. You could use a piece of thin card with some measurements on it and just hold it up to see how it looks, or you could just use a tape measure. Now we're in the wheel well, I think what I'm going to do is go for a drop of about 12 inches from this line here. This will give us plenty of ground clearance still, but it'll still protect the underside of the RV from stones and dirt being kicked up. I also really want to go to the end of here, so from here to the inside lip here it's 24 3/4 inches. So just need to measure out a piece and cut it. That's the first one cut, and what I'm going to do to make them look a bit nicer is I'm just going to cut with a pair of snips a radius onto each bottom corner just to make it look a bit more finished. Also, what you'll notice with these mud flaps is there's a smooth side and a textured side. I want the smooth side on the inside of the wheel well and the textured side facing backwards. I'm doing it this way just because I feel that the smooth side will wash clean a bit easier, but it's up to you which way you do it. That's both radiuses cut. What we're going to do now is we're just going to lay up the mud flap because I need to cut a notch out for the fuel line that goes into the wheel well. Ooh. In order to mount the mud flaps and make them really secure, I'm going to use this length of aluminium bar. What I'm going to do now to try and help speed things up is to duct tape together the two aluminium bars and pre-drill them. Now I'm not going to use a big drill bit, just this little guy, just so that when we go to screw in the self-drilling screws, it just makes everything a bit easier to get lined up and get things started. To mount the mud flaps, I'm going to use these self-drilling screws. Now, I'd rather they were stainless, but I couldn't get any stainless. But they're zinc coated, so they should be good enough to last. I'm also going to give them a coat in the future of some like underseal just to make sure that they don't rust. I've got a socket in my drill bit, and let's get them mounted. I keep worrying that my mud flaps are getting dirty, and it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. Here it is all done. It looks really good, I'm really happy with it. So now we just need to do the rest of the vehicle. That's both the fronts done. Now we've just got to do the rears, so let's get the back jacked up. For the back, I'm thinking maybe to the end of this support brace here. Behind here will go a black tank, so I just want to make sure that's as protected as possible. So that's obviously more than 12 inches. I still think we're going to do 12 inches down. I think that'll give us plenty of protection, especially for the black tank and any cars or vehicles behind us. But I'm just going to now measure this length. 19 inches, so 19 by 12. That's the first rear one cut out. Just need to mirror this across onto a new piece. This is going to go towards another project in the future. Between the 19 inches, I'm going to put the first and the last an inch in, and then every other one I'm going to put in a 4 1/4 inch gap. Bugger. All we need to do now is put this tyre back on, drop the Cortez down, go around to the other side and fit the other one. That's it guys, that's how you make a custom set of mud flaps for your vehicle. All in all, it took about 2 hours and only cost me about $40, so a pretty good, worthwhile addition to our Cortez. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. Thanks, bye!